Wrestling has more than one reliable source. Word on the street. Wrestling. What's going on YouTube? It's the Black Prince, aka Black Rain, and I'm back with y'all with another video. So today you can probably tell I'm currently at work on my break right now. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna have time. I'm gonna go home, I'm not gonna have time to film a video. I'm gonna film a video right now. So I wanted to give you guys the very first episode of Word on the Street Wrestling. So the concept of Word on the Street Wrestling is that we're going to talk about trending news or a trending topic on an episode. So this episode is going to be dedicated to Ricochet and how I feel about Ricochet going to AEW, because it's been confirmed that he has moved to AEW. He has signed a contract. He is officially with the other company. My initial thoughts: I'm happy for Ricochet. I really think Ricochet should go where he feels he's going to be the most used. I feel as if with AEW, I don't completely trust their system, because we've seen people get signed and they not be utilized except for that very first time that they come there. Like, you'll be hot for the first few weeks, and then after those first few weeks, you're lost in the sauce like everybody else is. Prime examples was Andrade when he went, Miro, Claudio. You have Swerve. Swerve is over there. Now, he may be champion right now, but he doesn't feel like a prioritized champion like MJF when he was champion, or Kenny Omega when he was champion. So Swerve just feel like, okay, here you go, here's the title just to shut everybody up. That's what it feels like. But with Ricochet going over there, I mean, hopefully he makes it to the main event scene. He's going to have a dope match with Will Ospreay, because I know that's where they're going with this. But after the Will Ospreay feud, let's see where they take this, because I honestly feel as if Ricochet can bring a lot to the AEW locker room. Now, as far as Ricochet signing with the company, now here's my personal preference. I would have preferred him to stay in WWE. Here's why. Because, like I said before in my previous videos, I don't watch AEW every single week. I don't watch AEW every week. AEW for me is not something I can consume because it's too much wrestling. You have Raw, you have NXT, you have SmackDown. That right there is 7 hours of, wrestling a week, and I'm like, I can't dedicate 2 more hours for Dynamite. I just can't. So how I keep up with Dynamite is I watch clips on YouTube, like short clips for updates. I watch the Mercedes and Britt Baker feud, Swerve with his match with Bryan Danielson. I watched that. But as far as like watching the entire show of Dynamite, I don't do that. I mean, I've done it a few times when they first started, but not recently. My only concern is, and I mentioned this in a previous video, I just hope that Ricochet does not get only a few months of TV time and then boom, he just falls off the face of the earth. He's no longer wrestling there every week. I just don't want that to happen to him, because he's too talented for that to happen to. But I'm gonna play a clip of something that I've said in a previous video. I get where Ricochet is coming from. Like, if you're in a company and you're not being utilized to your fullest potential, I get why you would leave. I understand. I get that. But you have to scope out the other sides. Like, when I say that, I mean, look at AEW right now, because I know that's where he's going. He's not going to TNA. He's not going to New Japan. He could possibly go to New Japan, but he's going to AEW. And let me tell you something about AEW. You come into AEW, you're going to get hyped for about a few weeks. After those few weeks, you're going to be just like everybody else. So what's the big idea of going to AEW? You're not going to be a world champion at AEW. I mean, look at how they're treating Swerve right now. He's champion, but he's not on the scale of an MJF. Swerve does not feel like a prioritized champion. So for you to go to AEW to seek more opportunity, scope out the scenery first. Scope out the vibes before you even do it. I know Will Ospreay was online saying Ricochet's being misused in the WWE. What stories are y'all providing over there? At least Ricochet's in a story. What story are y'all providing over there? Be for real. Now, that was how I felt back then, and that's still how I feel now. I really hope that they utilize Ricochet. I really hope that this move is worth the investment, because I know Tony Khan's going to throw money at him. I'm pretty sure he got paid really well. I don't trust Tony Khan to keep somebody on TV consistently unless you're MJF. Or unless you're Will Ospreay, because Will Ospreay's been doing pretty good since he arrived. But with Ricochet, Ricochet's not a good promo. Like, I can admit that he can have a little promo lessons, but I want his talents to be shown every single week in a main event scene. Maybe have a manager talk for him. You know, like who knows? Maybe he'll be heel in AEW. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with him, but I hope they have some clean cut plans for Ricochet because he is in AEW now. A lot of people online are saying, "Oh, well, you walked away from a bag." No, he didn't. Tony Khan has money. He didn't walk away from a bag. You know, sure WWE has the bag, but Tony Khan has his own bag too. I mean, look at what we paying Mercedes $10 million, the highest paid female wrestler. Like he paid Mercedes $10 million. Tony Khan has a bag over there. I'm pretty sure he threw a lot of money at Ricochet, and Ricochet couldn't, decline, especially with Will Ospreay online saying that Ricochet shouldn't be treated the way he is in the E by being Speed Champion. I even said that Speed Champion is just a consolation prize. We'll see how it goes. I just hope that he's utilized to his fullest potential. I want Ricochet to be utilized in a way to where he feels comfortable. Because Ricochet is still in his 30s. He has plenty of years left in his wrestling career. So there's plenty of time for him to get what he wants. He can be a world champion in AEW. If you don't believe he can, then you're crazy. I just wanted to discuss Ricochet signing with AEW because that's been the trending news. I may make a video dedicated to Ricky Starks, how I feel about him coming to the E, because it's been confirmed that he signed to WWE. I will see you guys in another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. And let me get back in this building because customers are pulling up and I'm getting pissed off. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.